Hey there, Ophiuchus. EverlongMystic here. We are going to answer 3 questions for you. Alright, I'm shuffling the questions. Alright, 3 questions, Ophiuchus. Alright, what's the next best step for me to take? It's always good to know. Alright, next best step. It is storming out there. Alright, you need an extra shuffle there. Oh, the Two of Wands, a picture of someone thinking about taking a step. Looky there. Alright, so what is the best direction to take? Let's pull a couple baby cards here and see. So what can we know about this direction? Oh wow, so we have the Empress and the King of Wands. So whatever direction this is, it is a powerful choice, and you know which one it is. And they're like, just look how huge that Venus symbol is on the Empress card there. This is the path of love, okay? Queen of Cups, speaking of love, Queen of Cups, very, very in tune with her emotions here. This is you tuning in to the best step to take. Big time. It's almost like this next step or this direction that you're meant to go in is one that you can take and still hold everything dear to you, keep it close, right? You could still keep it close. There's not a risk of losing that. So we do have the Seven of Wands here, which is a card of defense, but it's also a card of standing on your own 2 feet and being able to hold your own regardless of what other people think. And then we have Three of Pentacles. This is, to me, this is like, it's just telling you that things are going to start coming together very nicely. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's where it's leading you to this. It's like this whole new beautiful path. A whole new path. And what can we know about it? Two of Pentacles. Ooh, so on this path you will be faced with another choice. And That choice is going to come when things, you'll know that it's time to choose again when things get a little, when the waters get disturbed. Okay? And it's not something that you don't want to be treading water here, right? So you definitely want to be able to choose. Oh, and that's going to be hard because we have the Two of Swords. Wow. So, okay. It's almost like, okay, so the answer to the question is you're going to choose with your heart, okay? You're going to choose with love. That is the direction for you to go in, right? And with the King of Wands, no doubt about it, you'll know, right? So you might have to defend your choice, okay? But things will come together for you. There will be a new path to follow, but it could very well be a little bumpy. The waters may not be calm all the time, but that's okay. That's okay. You're going to be faced with a choice, and your first instinct is to not choose. You want to, I'll just do both. I'll just do both, but that leads to fatigue. Eventually, you'll have to take the blindfold off, look at your options, and pick one. But I feel like that's far down the road. And not only is it far down the road, it's far down the road that you're not even on yet. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Plus, it's way in the future. You have free will. Things happen, you know. So, next question. What small shift would be beneficial for me right now? That is somewhat similar to the first section here, which is kind of telling me that you might not be, like initially you might not be sure of this new direction or this new step to take. That's okay. It happens. It happens. All right, so a small shift. Not a big shift, just a small shift. All right, so I'm not surprised. It's King of Cups. So it's still about your emotions. Now, what's the difference here between this Queen of Cups, where she is really focused, right? She's focused on that cup. It's like that's the only thing that exists almost, right? Whereas the King of Cups, he's the master of this cup, right? The master of his emotions, extreme emotional intelligence, right? He knows how to be calm, cool, collected. He knows to not go overboard and not let things get carried away, right? So it's basically just, getting a handle on it, getting a grip on your emotional state. And what's cool about that is that if you can, if you could find this reserve within you, then that's going to help you in the future when you're faced with this decision over here. Wheel of Fortune, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna totally help you out. Lucky you. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. So, this little shift of just being a little bit more aware of, the ups and downs with your emotions, it's not only going to bring you what feels like good luck, but it's going to help you a lot out when you get kind of wrapped up in your head a little bit. All right, so another shift, another small shift here is to not be in a hurry. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, and you're being asked to kind of take your time with it. It's not a race. Page of Wands. Okay, I know there's going to be a few of you that are eager beavers. We got the Page of Wands here, and you're going to want to jump right into stuff, but you are being asked to take your time. Temperance, and that's... Speaking of calm, cool, and collected, Temperance. Yeah, we don't want to go overboard. Remember, it's like there's a bit of impulse control here. Then you can fire. All right, so then that's when things will speed up for you naturally. It's almost like you can't have that that rapid fire until you learn to slow down first. But once you do that, then things will pick up. Ace of Cups, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Speaking about a cup of love right there. So not only do you have the Ace of Pentacles, but you have the Ace of Cups too. And the Tower. Ooh, you're not even expecting this. This exceeds expectations. Wow. Something to look forward to. All right, so what energy am I attracting? That's always an interesting question. Because sometimes we think we know. But sometimes you get a little surprised. Like, where did this come from? Or why is this happening? Not taking that. So we have the Two of Swords here. So you are attracting the energy of indecision, or not being able to choose, or not wanting to choose. Sometimes, like, choosing nothing is a choice, but that's interesting considering in the future you're gonna come head to head with that. Alright, so we have the Hierophant and the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay, so and that's so interesting because you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Wands and the Two of Wands. And this Two of Wands here is of a spiritual nature. It's not something that like it's not like a money decision, or it's like it's in the it's like in the ethers. It's like a soul decision or something. It's much God, it's much bigger than you think it is. Like all the versions of you, all the all the energetic versions of you, like the higher versions of you. I mean, it almost feels like I don't know, like having like a reawakening, but like, you know, like when you go through like a spiritual awakening, um you go through, there's this period of time where you like where you're going like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of all of this? Like everything is nothing, and literally, like it's weird. It's like this weird thing that you just kind of go through on, you know, during the awakening process. It's almost like you're attracting that. Oh, good. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. These are like all the nuances, right? These are the the signs, the symbols, the coincidences that are not coincidences, or you know what I mean? These are all the little machinations of your, like the spiritual world, like all around you, right? So this is also something that you're attracting, which makes sense considering. It's like you're deciphering or decoding in a way, or you're attracting the ability to. The world. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's like it's a big thing. I'm just getting this expansive kind of feel with the world card. You are expanding. Wow. We have the Hermit. This is like your internal workings. It's your world is about to get much bigger. At least that's what's you're attracting, you know? Ah, Three of Wands. And this is all about, you know, some people see this as the Three of Wands as, oh, waiting for your ship to come in. I usually see it just as a future card where, like, what's in store for me? What does the future hold? Um, you know, that kind of thing. So it's almost like there's something from your future that is pulling you towards it. Four of Swords and Seven of Cups. So, what I'm seeing here is just a whole lot of stuff being accessed during sleep or meditation here. It's almost like a new, like a, not a new, but like, I don't know, like a bigger, like a psychic realm, or maybe even just the collective consciousness or whatever, but like is more of will be more available to you. It's an expansion, internal expansion. And so you're attracting all of this energy. I would take advantage of it. Because if you're, or if you're attracting energy you don't want, there's always something you can do about it. Anyways, so this is your message. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.